I'll be playing Gran Turismo Concept 2002 Tokyo Geneva, and I thought we'd start by looking at some of the mistakes that people make usually when playing racing games. And that tends to be a lack of braking. Too many people think that flat out is the only way to go around a circuit, and when in fact braking is the key to a really good lap. It allows you to take more speed in and out of the corner, and therefore get around the lap quicker. That's some of the mistakes people make. Coming in too deep, braking too late, and then obviously skidding out, running out of roads, sometimes going off the track altogether. So that's how not to do it, and let's try and take a look at it now and how it should be done. Coming up to the first hairpin, and it's a fairly tight left-hander, using all of the track on the way out, trying to make each corner into as straight a line as possible. Down the straight finish, going over to the right to take as wide a line into this one. Easy on the brakes just to set ourselves up for this corner. Down into third. Bit too much curb there, but it's okay. You've got tyre wear switched off. Easy on the brakes. Missed the first corner because it allows a better line into the second set, so that actually the second part of that chicane is the faster line. This is a tricky corner. Going into it fairly slow because it tightens up right at the end, so the apex is actually back there rather than where you'd expect it to be. You need as much traction and power as you can to get up this hill. Usually taking flat out in some of the lower cars, but we're in a fairly fast car here in a 350 LM Nissan, so we need to brake a little bit. Right across to the right-hand side now to go into this left hairpin again. A bit too wide, not too worried, but use all of the track, even that slip road on the way out. And then short straight, easy on the brake. Double apex here, so you want to treat that as one corner. Imagine the apex is a point somewhere between those two. Use all of the road on the way out. So the secret to a good lap is reasonable braking. Reasonable braking will give you a reasonable lap time.
I'm Violet Berlin, and this is Gamepad. It absolutely will not stop. Equally unstoppable is Ikaruga. Although Ikaruga's got a retro vibe, it's a conversion of an arcade game from just last year, and it bears the distinction of being the last major release on the Dreamcast in Japan. We're desperately glad we got hold of this one. First, it reminded us just how much we love 2D scrolling shooters, and secondly, it reminded us just how much we love the Dreamcast, a console which, from beyond the grave, brings us a shoot-'em-up of such beauty. And then when we dabbed our misty eyes with a hanky and got our hands on the joypad, we forgot all about that because we were rocked on our heels at how different this game is from any other shoot-'em-up we've played. Now, not only is it stupidly fast and stupidly frantic, but it's also cleverly different. You might already have noticed that it isn't just a question of shooting and avoiding, there's something else to the gameplay. But if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you yet. Try and work it out by watching. Look at the ship you control, surrounded by a shield. That's not just some temporary power-up we've collected, that's always there. But even though you've got a shield, you've still got to dodge bullets, but not all of them. Some bullets you want to hit you. Here's another clue. Look at how the bullets coming towards the ship are either black or white. And notice how you can change the shield to black or white too. And fire black or white as well. You can switch the colour of your own ship to absorb bullets of the same colour. When enough energy has been absorbed, you can fire it back. However, you do twice as much damage if you hit an enemy of the opposite colour to you. Confused yet? Now add to this something called chaining. You get a bonus for 3 enemies of the same colour that you destroy, which multiplies for every consecutive set of 3. Yes, it's one intricate, original and hardcore game. Ikaruga was designed by Treasure, who created Radiant Silvergun. One of the most inspirational, expensive and rare games on Sega's last but one console, the Saturn.
As I help you free and to break them.
Ikaruga, they're not just sticking to Sega formats though. As well as the Dreamcast, a version is due on the GameCube anytime soon. But can you handle it? Next time on Gamepad, clunk click every trip. Burnout 2, the game that wants you to drive badly. Just as we thought that the keys to the Batmobile were about to drop into our laps, it was announced that the game's still not out of the production tunnel. So Batman Dark Tomorrow won't emerge for quite a while, but Batfans, take courage. Gamepad secured an audience with its Japanese designer to find out more details. Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty is one of the biggest games ever. And Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance on the Xbox is going to be even bigger, well, in the physical sense anyway. It's got new characters, plots and game modes, and we get to grips with it. All that and more next time on Gamepad. I was Violet Berlin, and I'll leave you now with this thought. And this eye candy. Not computer graphics for a change, it's live action video that sets the scene for The Getaway.
You're on the run. You killed your wife. Left the murder weapon behind at the scene. You're a convicted bank robber. What do you think your chances are?
I know where your kid is. I can even get to him. I know the layout and the security. All of it.
Get up. You're still not paying attention. Do you think the filth are going to believe you?